we're done. Like, I mean,
Good morning.
Morning. How are you? Good, thank you.
There's a
Yeah.
parent in the office for you. I have a feeling she has a thank you something for you. Or I can bring her here if you'd like.
I'll come over.
Okay, can I help with anything?
Nope.
Okay.
So just another question for you as
Yeah.
well. Overflow.
Sorry?
Overflow.
In the calf.
Is there a screen set up?
It is. I'm just doing the live stream now.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to double check and make sure. Cool. Do you need help with anything?
Oh, here, I could just turn that on. No, I can keep your music. Or I could play that music that's on the video. Oh, what the hell is this? I don't know why they were making
That video, mute the audio.
Leave the audio on here?
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Mute the audio.
Mute the audio.
Yes.
Okay. But then it's going to look weird because the picture, I don't know why it doesn't play at the beginning. But see, the pictures are going with the music. So that's not going to work for me. It doesn't sound good. Okay, so forget that thing. It's not clear at all. It's not bright.
I know. That's why I was trying to get some different projectors yesterday. I can't get it any brighter than that. That's why I don't think it's a good idea to show the
Yeah.
pictures of the
Okay.
grads.
All right.
It's too crappy.
Yeah.
How come it's going so fast?
If you hear the song, then Mr. Something. It's the one from Galaxy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Hi, Katie. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.
I didn't know what time to show up because we didn't respond.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's been a long show. So we're live streaming from here. So I need to find a way to kind of keep this kind of there. And it's live streaming. Yeah. Can you figure it out how to keep it up there? That would be amazing if you can get that much. And everything else is good to go. Yeah.
Sorry.
Like so you can see the stage.
Yeah. I've got another binder there, and I've got some tape and some wire. I'm gonna work on receiving the live stream from the calf. I'll be right back. Okay. Awesome. Thanks,
Do you
Majay.
know how to
It's muted. This one's muted. Hello and good morning, everybody. I just posted a link to the live stream. For those of us who can't join us this morning, I have a live stream link right here. And for those who want to overflow into the cafeteria, if it gets too hot, we are displaying the graduation ceremony through the live stream link in the cafeteria. And so that's the link to the live stream right there. That's on our Queen Wilson Guidance webpage. So if you want to Google Queen Wilson Secondary School, go to the guidance page. The link is there if you want to copy and paste it over to a friend or a family member, and they can watch from wherever they are at home or abroad. Thank you.
So the mic is the music channel?
This is the music channel.
Okay. So we're not using the mic channel?
This is stage. I think this is the. So what happens is the kids come up and give their cards of what they're going to do and where they're going to go to the reader there. The reader reads it, and then that's the stage mic, I believe, for Mrs. Mr. Wolford's the MC with Mr. Fitz. live stream in the calf. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is that little quarter inch, 8-inch quarter inch? So the only fiddly last minute thing for this morning is Faith Gowdy will be performing a song.
With the guitar?
So after Evan Kinney gives his valedictorian address, that's when we'll start setting up. So the mic is up there for her vocal, and then I've got another mic, another stand behind the stage. I've got an extra microphone right here, and we'll just go channel 3, and that'll be the input for her guitar. Alrighty?
Okay.
Yeah.
People access the link for the overflow screen.
Sorry?
The link for the screen and the overflow. How do they access that?
I have it right up here. I just made an announcement to our audience members that they can find here on the Pre-Wilson Guidance page.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. Welcome. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Green Wilson Guidance.
Are you having to run this stuff, equipment? Is that going to be any lighter? Nobody can really see that. I think that's a problem with the projector. Yeah, so anyways. Ask someone about that projector.
So, that projector doesn't go any brighter.
So no one can see.
We're gonna in the cap. We have the good projector. We only have one good projector.
Is that going to show a slideshow or just a video?
No, it's gonna show live what's
on
happening
that
in the cap where there's
I
air
see.
conditioning and there's a proper projector.
Okay.
We have one good projector. The rest we can't illuminate them enough to
Yeah.
with all the lights on.
That's true. Yeah.
So
The lights
that's the
are out,
problem.
maybe, huh?
Yeah.
But then we can take pictures.
But yeah, see that's the thing. So in the cap you get air conditioning, you get the offer a projector, but you don't see it, but you see it live. Katie, you're going to be doing audio, right? Yeah. Okay, so I got Dennis here. You guys know each other already? No? Okay. Dennis, he can do the iPod.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to have to worry about both. Because that's a pain in the butt. So, we need to do. Is that chair, Katie, being used something? There's a chair up
I
there.
would assume so. If it's there.
There's somebody to be using that chair. Anyway. No, take off your jacket. We need that. I need the camera. Someone, because this is going to be live stream. It's right here. See, it's live stream. This is the whole world. You know what I mean? It's on YouTube, live stream. As we graduate, we'll hold the camera.
That way. Oh, to the cap, I think.
We're watching it live. Whatever you need. We need someone to do that. Katie's doing the audio, so we don't have to use that. You have backstage. She's backstage. Now you can leave it mounted somewhere if you find a good spot, but I highly doubt it. Most likely we'll have to hold it. Right, Katie?
I don't know.
Katie's happy right now. No, because see, all the people are going to be sitting right here, and you're going to see a back to their head. Ideally, you want to be over there. Or it's me. I'll be taking pictures of you. I am already starting. Okay, Katie, be honest. Are there sweat marks under my armpits?
Yeah.
Shit. What the hell am I supposed to do about that?
Get it. Don't lift your arms up.
Well, how am I going to do it when I'm taking pictures like that?
The strap's blocking it.
Really?
A little.
Alright, time to roll up my sleeves. Hey, Dennis? Is that good? You can start by just videotaping the people. You can walk around the school. You can have fun with it. Videotape your friends. Excellent. Do you have the link up on your phone? Or up? It's there? Can you bring it up? Like the link.
What about it?
Don't worry. Here, Dennis. Take a look.
Do you know who Liz Martin is?
Yes.
Where might I find her? Have you text her?
Yes.
Can you tell her to come? Hey, Sarah, can you tell her to come to the gymnasium, please?
Here's the buffer.
Thank you.
See, that's me. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Sorry, I slept through my alarm. I would have been here.
So you're here to help out?
Yeah.
Awesome. We can always use more help. So Dennis here, this is a live stream.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Okay.
So whatever you put here shows up here. But there's a delay of about 30 seconds. There's a bit of feedback. Can you hear that? Yeah, how do you fix that? Is it my phone? Okay, so my point is, what? Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I turn off these menu things?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Right here.
Hmm?
So here's the live stream.
Yeah.
But how do I get rid of all this stuff on the sides?
Idea. Don't ask me about technology, sir.
Come on, I don't want to start pushing buttons and then cause a problem.
I don't know. You got.
It's
wait for
recording
Kirby.
right now.
Kirby's in the caf right now. I think trying to sort that out.
Screw everything up. Why did I touch it?
What?
I was touching it like this and I hit something. Yeah, it is feedback. I know. And I don't know how to
Miss
stop that
Mark,
feedback.
how are you?
I kind of have to be.
What you want to do is right there.
Yeah. I mean, I figured you
Anyways, so you would just move it around like that and hold it. So it's better, the more people we have, the better, because you get tired. And you would stand over there and get the graduates as they pass by. But right now I need Kirby here. Get comfortable, take your stuff off because it gets hot. And thank you for coming. Okay, Katie, you're in charge. Make sure it doesn't fall. There's a cross feed, and I don't know what's going on with the cross feed. I think
do it? Okay, yeah.
Well, if you need to switch off, I'll be over there. Just give me a wave or something.
Okay.
And
Well,
I'll make my way over.
where's Mr. Kirk though?
Not around anymore. Oh, he's over there. Sleeping, I guess.
You want to get him to get a tripod for me? Alright, thank you.
you all for coming. Friends, family, especially the graduates. Nice to see everybody made it back to school safe and sound after prom. Thank you, Mr. Campbell, for piping in the students. That was fantastic. I'd like at this point to ask everybody to rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of ours command. Quand on brosse porter les pères, il sait porter la foi. Ton histoire est une épopée de plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Liz Martin. We ask that everybody can have a seat now, graduates included. That was fantastic, Liz, fantastic. The commencement ceremony for the 2018-2019 school year. As we begin our graduation ceremony, I would like to welcome the families and guests of all our graduating students. Also, Ottawa as we know it today is rich in Indigenous history and modern traditions of many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. As we gather today on the lands of the Algonquin Nation, we have the responsibility to honor and respect the four directions: land, water, plants, animals, ancestors that walked before us. We want to thank the Algonquin First Nation for their care of their ancestral and traditional territory, and acknowledge our role in honoring honest and authentic relationship building toward truth and reconciliation. For all the paparazzi out there who want to take pictures today, a little information item. So there's a little bit of room here between the two groups of graduating students that you can come forward when you see your loved one crossing the stage and receiving their graduation folders. There's also 6 seats, 3 on each side, that are reserved for family and friends to, if you want to come up, have a seat and wait a little bit for your graduating child, you can have a seat and get ready for the big photo op. All right, who's on stage? Let's see, let's do some introductions, okay? All right, Mr. Keith Penny, trustee. Member of Provincial Parliament, Marie-France Lalonde. Principal Jennifer Coleman. To her left, Vice Principal Carl Dobbin. How much did he pay you for that? To his left, Vice Principal Ann Corrigan. Behind the front row, department heads. We have Mr. Guy McDougall, Head of Physical Education and Outdoor Ed. To Mr. McDougall's left, we have Ms. Ashley Heemstra, Head of English. and social sciences. To Ms. Heemstra's left, we have Madame Coulomb, head of languages. At the very end of the row here, we have our student success lead teacher, Mr. Dan Lajoie. To his left, head of arts and technology, Mr. Cleveland. Sitting in the back row thinking that we'll forget about him, head of mathematics, Mr. Sean Godden. Sitting in the front row, here at the end, we have head of science, Mr. John Bonnell. Beside him, we have our head of special education, Ms. Joanne Muir. Behind me, our office administrator, Valerie James. Myself, Russell Wolf, I'm the head of student services. And lastly, but definitely not least, in the corner we have our incredible teaching staff at CW. At this time, I'd like to invite Principal Coleman to come forward and address the audience.
Good morning. One of the things they tell you when you go to principal training or college is when it's 35 degrees in the gym, you talk for a good 20 minutes. Guarantee it's not happening this morning. But good morning, Kareem Wilson families, friends, staff, and graduates. It is my absolute honor and privilege to be a part of your celebration today. As I have prepared for this day and this speech, I have spent a lot of time reflecting on the lessons and the guiding principles which we have hopefully provided to all of you. You're graduating with a number of staff who are also celebrating their retirements today. You have debated Maslow's hierarchy
Improv Award. Please welcome to the stage Caitlin Bray. Victoria Brazo. Victoria will be attending Carleton, where she'll be studying criminology and criminal justice. Next up, Zachary Brennan. Zachary is receiving the medal for chemistry, as well as being handed the Vice Principal's Unsung Hero Award. He'll be attending Algonquin College for computer engineering. Next up, Rory Brown. Rory is being handed the CW Award for Student Leadership. She'll be taking a Bachelor of Global and International Studies with a specialization in communications at Carleton.
Rory?
Aaron Buckles. Aaron is picking up his French immersion certificate. He plans on attending Algonquin next year for the General Trades program. Samantha Cottle. Samantha will be attending Trent University and studying for a BSc in biology. Our next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, an honor student. She's receiving her French immersion certificate. She's receiving the medal for the highest mark in families in Canada, of course, as well as Interdisciplinary Studies Award. She's also being handed the Richard Deering Critical Thinking Award. And please welcome to stage Kenya Chapman. Kenya will be heading out east and attending Acadia University and studying in the field of psychology. Alexa Clark. Alexa Clark will be attending Algonquin College in September, where she's enrolled in the physiotherapy program. Brody Collins. Brody will be attending Carleton University in the fall. Zachary Condi. Zachary will be off to Algonquin College and studying in the construction program. Kellen Cook. In September, Kellen will be at Algonquin College studying in the computer science area. Haley Corkum. Haley plans on attending Algonquin and studying in the area of early childhood education. Our next graduate is an Ontario Scholar as well as an honor student, Benjamin Couteau. Benjamin will be attending the University of Ottawa, and he'll be playing on the varsity baseball team. Our next graduate, Samantha Craig. Samantha is an Ontario Scholar as well as an honor student, and she'll be attending Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. Sophie Cummings. Sophie plans on taking a gap year next year. The next two graduates, Soul Brothers. Justin Dallaire and TJ Daniels. Best friends since grade 9. They met in a math class. They're both going to Acadia University, and they're both sharing a dorm room together. Talia Das. Talia is picking up her French immersion certificate. She'll be attending St. Paul's University in the fall and studying in psychology and criminology. Ethan DeSmith. Ethan will be off to Algonquin in the fall. I missed it. Those photos will be posted to Instagram in about 3 minutes. Alexis de Guzman. Alexis is leaving Korean Wilson as an honor student. She'll be attending West Coast Baptist College in Lancaster, California. Our next graduate is receiving a French immersion certificate, a medal for Foundations for College Mathematics. She is an honor student. Welcome to stage, Haley DeLuco. Haley will be off to the University of Ottawa, where she'll be doing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Micah Dennis. Micah will be attending Oklahoma State University. She'll be receiving a Division I basketball scholarship while studying sports media.
Micah.
Next up, I taught his dad too. Cameron DeBuck. Cameron will be taking a gap year and enjoying life. Now, Grace said to me, we better wait. Grace Dunning, Algonquin College.
presenter of our graduates and their academic achievements is Mr. Julian Boleries. Vice Principal Ann Corrigan will present the Crean Wilson folder with the diploma and the earned awards.
Lila Ebery. Next year, Lila will pursue a career in comedy and fashion. The next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, as well as an honor student. Please welcome to the stage, Rola El Arab. Next year, Rola will be attending NYU for biopharmaceutical science. The next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medalist, AA Soccer City Champ, and honor student. Please welcome Caden Nengbers. Caden will pursue a Bachelor of Commerce with honors at Ottawa U. The next graduate is an honor student, Ontario Scholar, recognized as a school leader. Please welcome Abigail Irwin. Abigail will also be a GG studying in the co-op program at Ottawa U. Shadi Ferris. Shadi is receiving his French immersion certificate and will study psychology and linguistics at Ottawa U. Craig Farmer. Craig is receiving the Healthy Living and Personal Fitness Activities Award. Next year, he will be living on farmer time, racing motos, having no regrets, and spending money. Maisha Farzana. Next year, Maisha will be studying at Carleton University, studying criminology and criminal justice. Ryan Fauvel. Ryan will be studying at Carleton U and studying crim and criminal justice. The next student is an Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medalist, honor student, receiving the award for French immersion, biology, advanced functions, as well as the Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Fletcher. Aaron will be studying science in kinesiology at Ottawa U next year. Braden Fling. Braden is staying right here, completing a victory lap and playing rugby for the boys. My man, Julian Ford. Next year, Julian is going to live in Calgary, playing for the Colts of the CJFL Football League. Emma Rose Gaddy. Next year, Emma Rose will be studying psychology and sociology at Carleton University and plans on getting the Yeezys that drop on the 7th. Sasha Gadamishu. Sasha next year will be studying a Bachelor of Science in Microbiology and Immunology at Carleton in hopes of pursuing a career in pathology. The next student is an Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medalist, honors student receiving the award for Principles of Financial Accounting as well as being a senior soccer AA city champ, Massimo Gaspero. Mass is studying at Ottawa U in the Bachelor of Commerce. The next student is the recipient of the CW Alumni Award. Please welcome Olivia Galt. Olivia is joining Algonquin's program of the Performing Arts and will have lots of funsies next year. The next student is an Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medalist, honor student, and receives the French Immersion Certificate. Please welcome Zachary Georgitsos. Zachary is going to Ottawa U next year studying civil engineering with computing technologies. Angus Gilcash. Angus is receiving his French Immersion Certificate, and next year he will study in a Bachelor's of IT at Carleton with a Diploma of Optics at Algonquin. The next student is an Ontario Scholar, honor student receiving their French Immersion Certificate as well as the OCDSB International Studies Certificate, Anastasia Gorbanova. Anna is going to Ottawa U next year for International Development and Globalization. Matthew Goro. Next year, Matthew is studying biology at Carleton. He also plans on joining a frat. The next student is an honor student receiving the AAA award. Please welcome Faith Gowdy. Faith is traveling to Laurentian University next year to study physical education and outdoor education. Brandon Goyette. Next year, Brandon will be taking a year off to work. Paige Griffin. Paige is an Ontario Scholar, honor student, and will attend Ottawa U in communications. The next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, honor student, receiving their French Immersion Certificate as well as the AAA award. Please welcome Sarah Griffin. Next year, Sarah will study forensic science and biology at Trent University. Isabel Griffiths. Isabel is graduating as an honors student and is going into police foundations and living life to the fullest next year. Ethan Grove. Next year, Ethan plans on working and traveling wherever he can pull off living. The next graduate receives their French Immersion Certificate, the C-Dub Parent Council Commitment Pride Respect Award, as well as the AA Award. Talia Guardado. Next year, Talia is going to Concordia University to study therapeutic recreation and plans on joining the women's rugby team there. Go Stingers! Shamim Hakimian. Next year, Shamim will be studying at Algonquin College in dental hygiene. Hannah Hale. Hannah today is receiving their French Immersion Certificate, and next year's plans include Algonquin College for mobile application design and development. The next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, OCDSB Silver Medalist, as well as an honor student. Please welcome Ort Hashim. Orit is pursuing electrical engineering at Ottawa U next year. Sawa Hassan. Next year, Sawa plans on studying psychology. Anthony Hoggood. Next year, Anthony will be studying in the Welding and Fabrication Techniques program at Algonquin College. Oscar Hazeldine. Oscar is a AA Soccer City champ and receives his French Immersion Certificate today. Oscar next year plans on taking his talents to South Beach and attending Algonquin College. Jason Hill. Jason's plans for next year are to chill in his Crocs.
Jason.
On this way.
Taylor Horn. Next year, Taylor will be attending U-Ottawa Psychology program. She would also like to thank her amazing mom and dad for helping her along this journey. Parsa Hosseini, member of the AA Senior Soccer City Champs and receiving his French Immersion Certificate. Next year, Parsa will be studying at Carleton U in the Bachelor of Commerce program. Huge thanks to my family. Sheena House. Next year, Sheena will be studying in the Vet Tech program at Algonquin College. Thane Hudson. Thane is the winner of the English Class Award. Next year, he will be moving out west and skiing every day. Emma Hughes. Emma's receiving her French immersion certificate today. And next year will be going to Carleton University for Communications and Media Studies. Dylan Humes. Next year, Dylan will be studying aircraft maintenance at Algonquin College. Trevor Humes. Next year, Trevor will be attending Carleton University for a Bachelor in Mathematics. Dylan Irving. Dylan is receiving their French immersion certificate, and next year will be going to Algonquin for business administration. Will Irving. Next year, Will be going to Algonquin College studying network security. The next graduate is an honor roll student, Visual Arts Award winner, Ontario Scholar, honor roll student, Mary Iveson. Next year, Mary is going to Brock University, playing on their varsity basketball team as well as studying visual arts. Laura Jenkins. Laura is an Ontario Scholar as well as an honor student. Next year, she will be attending Algonquin College in Pre-Health Sciences. Leilani Johansson. Leila is receiving their French immersion certificate as well as the awards for the Food and Nutrition Sciences class. Next year, she will be going to Algonquin College for pre-service firefighting.
The next present of our graduates and their academic achievements is Ms. Joanne Muir.
Batul Kadkuch. Batul is planning on attending Carleton University to study biology. Sharuk Kamle. Sharuk is an Ontario Scholar and an honor student. She plans on attending Algonquin College to study photography. Evan Keenan. Evan is an Ontario Scholar, an OCDSB silver medalist, and an honor student. He's receiving the Governor General's Bronze Medal for Academic Achievement, a AAA Award, and the CW Science and Math Award. Evan will be attending Ottawa University next year to study biomedical science. Aiden Coggle. I'm not going to edit this. Aiden plans on getting wrecked with Justin Lalonde in Navan. Isha Kurich. Isha is attending Carleton University next year to study law. Please welcome Jordan Lalonde. Jordan is receiving a French Immersion Certificate and the Richard Deering Award for Critical Thinking. He plans on going to Ottawa U for a Bachelor of Social Sciences. Justin Lalonde. This is the Justin who's planning on getting wrecked with Aiden. Ryan Lamont. Ryan will be attending Ottawa U next year in biopharmaceutical science. Aiden Lance. Aiden is receiving the French Immersion Certificate. He is an honor student and an Ontario Scholar. He is attending Ottawa U next year to study biochemistry. Rachel Lee. Rachel is on the honor roll, and she is an Ontario Scholar. She will be attending Carleton University next year to study cognitive science. Courtney Lefebvre. Courtney is an Ontario Scholar. She will be studying at Carleton University next year as a Bachelor of Communication and Media. Bradley Lemieux. Bradley will be studying math at Algonquin College next year. Shane Lemieux. Shane will be attending Algonquin College and studying computer science. Logan Lewis. Logan plans to go to Carleton for a Bachelor of IT and a Library and Information Technician Diploma at Algonquin. Please welcome Abigail Lind. Abigail will be attending Algonquin next year in pre-service firefighting. Please welcome Madison Longpre.
Madison will be taking next year off to work. Eva Luft. Eva is an honor student and is receiving the Healthy Active Living Education Award. She plans on going to the University of Ottawa for psychology and a minor in health science. Please welcome Carter Love. Carter is receiving awards in Recreation and Fitness Leadership and Transportation Technology. He will be studying mechanical engineering at Laurentian University next year. Next to the stage, Isabel McCrimmon. Isabel will be heading to St. Mary's University next year with a double major in anthropology and classics. Our next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, an OCDSB Silver Medalist, an honor student, and is receiving the French Immersion Certificate and the awards in English, Chemistry, Healthy Living and Personal Fitness activities, and is the recipient of the Principals Award. Please welcome to the stage Paul McIver. Paul will be attending the University of Ottawa next year in a Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. Next we have Brendan McKenzie. Brendan is kind of leaving things kind of loose for now. Please welcome Zandria Maracle. Zandria will be attending Carleton University in Indigenous Studies. Next we have Kyra Marks. Kyra will be attending Ottawa U. I'm sorry, Kira. Okay. Kira will be going to Ottawa U for psychology before becoming a kindergarten teacher. Christopher Martin. So Christopher will be coming back to CW next year for his third year of playing senior boys rugby. Our next graduate is an Ontario Scholar, an honor student, and will be receiving the French Immersion Certificate. Please welcome to the stage Matthew May. Matthew will be studying biomedical and electrical engineering at Carleton. Grace Morrison. Grace is receiving the French Immersion Certificate and will be attending Carleton U next year for biology. Next we have Rebecca Moreau. Rebecca's plans are to work next year and really work for the rest of her life. Just wait till she leaves the stage. Samantha McGowan. Samantha will be attending Algonquin College next year to study journalism. Ryan McLaughlin. Ryan is receiving the French Immersion Certificate and plans on attending Algonquin to study business and marketing. Riley Meager. Riley will be attending Carleton next year to study history. Kiana Mamarian. Kiana will be attending Carleton University next year with a major in law and a specialization in policy and government. Hashtag what is a GG? Alban Mito. Alban plans on continuing his professional soccer career, currently with the Ottawa Fury FC. Our next student is an Ontario Scholar, an honor student, and is receiving his French Immersion Certificate. Please welcome to the stage, Jeffrey Miller. Jeffrey will be heading out west and studying mechanical engineering at UVic next year. Taylor Mollison. Taylor plans to go straight into full-time employment. Nabil Nazir. Nabil is receiving a French Immersion Certificate and will be attending Algonquin College in Computer Engineering. Rachel Newman. Rachel will be attending St. Francis Xavier University on a basketball scholarship where she will be studying human kinetics. Sameem Mizrahi. So Sunun has big plans. He's going to conquer the world as a white Afghan. Julia Ochesa. Julia will be studying information technology at Carleton next year. Please welcome Aidan O'Donnell. Aidan will be attending Algonquin College next year. Justin Onjek. Justin is receiving a French immersion certificate and will be attending Ottawa U next year to study human kinetics. Our next student is an Ontario Scholar, an honor student. He's receiving the French immersion certificate and the award for healthy, active living. Please welcome Patrick Olson. He will be taking his talents to South Beach and attending Carleton University for Commerce next year.
Thank you, Ms. Muir. The last, but certainly not least, present of our graduates and their academic achievements is Mr. John Bennell. Principal Coleman will please stay to present the folders with the diploma and other earned awards. Thank you.
Nakul Perek. Nakul is an Ontario Scholar. He's an honor student who's receiving his French immersion certificate. And next year, his plans include growing out my beard and studying electrical engineering and computing technology at Ottawa U. Lindsay Patterson. Next year, Lindsay plans on taking a gap year to travel the world. First stop is Switzerland. Kat Peters. Kat is an honors student. She's an Ontario Scholar. Next year, Kat's plans include attending Algonquin College and Bachelor's of Public Safety. Jackson Phillips. Jackson is receiving his French immersion certificate, and his plans for next year include going to Carleton University for electrical engineering. Rylan Pichet. Rylan's receiving the award for world history, the West and the World, and plans for next year. Plans for next year include studying English at Queen's. Josh Pickering. Josh's plans for next year is to take a gap year. Kelsey Presley Sullivan. Kelsey's plans for next year include taking time to live my life to the fullest. Melissa Raymond. Melissa is an Ontario Scholar, pardon me. She's on the honor roll. She's a AAA student. She's receiving her French certificate. And her plans for next year include studying nursing at Trent University and plans to play for their varsity women's rugby team. Dorta Rejepe. Next year, Dorta's plans include attending Ottawa U for accounting. Jamie Reynolds. Jamie's receiving the Drama Award, the CW Student Council Heart of Gold Award. Jamie is an honor student. Next year, plans include studying Bachelor of Science at Trent University. Jay Ritchie. Next year, Jay's plans include studying electrical engineering and technicians at Algonquin College. Dakota Rivers. Dakota plans to go to Algonquin College to study to be an esthetician. Josh Rizzo Jose. Josh plans to study at the University of Ottawa and receive a Bachelor of Commerce degree. Noor Rodriguez Najar. Plans for next year include going to Ottawa U to study conflict studies and human rights. Alexander Roy. Plans for next year. Alexander plans to go to Algonquin College to study in the HVAC program. Andrea Ryan. Next year, Andrea plans on taking a year off to work. Max Saxa. Next year, Max will be going to Algonquin College studying construction technician program. Jenna Sagbini. Jenna's receiving her French immersion certificate, and she's an honor student. Next year, Jenna plans to attend the Bachelor of Nursing program at the University of Ottawa. Aliyah Sakley. Aliyah is an honor student. She's receiving her French certificate. Next year, Aliyah plans to go to Ottawa U to study a Bachelor in Mathematics honors program. Isabella Sakley. Isabella is an honor student. She's receiving her core French certificate. Next year, Isabella plans to study the criminology program at Carleton University, and she says, thanks to my parents for always being there for me. Haley Sauvé. Haley is winning the Healthy Living and Outdoor Activities Award, the CW Award for Personal Achievement. Plans for next year. She's going to be studying a Bachelor of Biology at Acadia University. Andrew Scullion. Andrew is an honors student. Plans for next year, he's going to Ottawa U to study physics with a minor in history. Davis Scipion. Davis plans to attend Dalhousie for the program in marine biology. Ewan Smith. Ewan is receiving his French immersion certificate. Plans for next year, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry at Ottawa U. Julia Smith. Julie will be attending Algonquin College for the Personal Health and Fitness program and plans on making her laugh a ringtone. Uvernus Somariba Castillo. Uvernus is an Ontario Scholar, a silver medalist, an honors student. He's receiving the award in computer science, advanced functions, calculus and vectors, and physics. Next year, Uvernus plans to go to Carleton for computer science while also pursuing a comedic career. Nicholas Summers. Nicholas is receiving his French immersion certificate, and next year plans to study culinary management at Algonquin College. Marlo Steenbaker. She's an Ontario Scholar. She's on the honor roll. Next year, Marlo plans on playing basketball at St. Mary's University in Halifax and studying a Bachelor of Science in Biology. Ashley Sterling. Ashley is an honors student, an Ontario Scholar. She's receiving a French immersion certificate. And next year, plans include studying Human Kinetics program at Ottawa U. Kasim Rashid. Next year, Kasim plans on studying civil engineering at the University of Ottawa. Matthew Sterling. Matthew is receiving his French immersion certificate, the subject award in Canadian and International Law in English, Waste Connections Friends of Mer Bleu Scholarship. Next year, he plans on heading to Carleton University for environmental science. Thomas Sterling. Thomas is also receiving a French immersion certificate and also receiving the Waste Connections Friends of Mer Bleu Scholarship. Next year, Thomas plans on studying environmental science at Carleton University. Olivia Stoltz. Next year, Olivia plans on studying communications and media studies at Carleton University. Ethan Sullivan. Next year, Ethan is headed to Algonquin College for welding and fabrication studies in hopes of underwater welding certification. Stella Tack. Stella is an Ontario Scholar, a silver medalist, an honor student, the Repertoire Award recipient, the Music Award recipient, and also receiving the Ontario Principals Council Award for Student Leadership. Next year, Stella plans on studying nursing at Ottawa University. Jessica Tan. Jessica is an Ontario Scholar, a silver medalist, and honor student. Next year, Jessica's plans is to go to Ottawa U to study Bachelor of Science with honors in computing science. Vincent Tan. So next year, Vincent's going to try to figure out what he's going to do with his life, maybe start my own stock portfolio and learn to invest. Matthew Thomas. Next year, Matthew's plans include going to St. Lawrence College studying electrical engineering. Rachel Thomas. Rachel is an Ontario Scholar, a silver medalist, an honor student, a AAA award winner. Her plans next year include attending University of Waterloo for biomedical science. Michaela Toll. Michaela is an honor student. She's an Ontario Scholar. She's winning the Challenge and Change in Society Award, as well as the Canadian Studies Tom Hansen Award. Next year, plans include studying communications at the University of Ottawa, and would like to thank my mom and dad. Victoria Tomlinson. Next year, Victoria's plans include attending Algonquin College for Business Management and Entrepreneurship. Rebecca Tremblay. Rebecca is an honor student, an Ontario Scholar. Next year, Rebecca's plans include studying psychology at Carleton University. Carolina Trithui. Carolina is a French immersion certificate winner, and she's planning on attending Algonquin College for animation. Benjamin Varley. Next year, Ben's plans include attending Algonquin College for Pre-Health Sciences. Cameron Vermeer. Cameron is an honors student, and plans for next year include going to Carleton University to study the Bachelor of Environmental Science program. Jackson Vickers. Jackson is receiving a French immersion certificate, the CW Global Citizen Award. He's an honors student and an Ontario Scholar. Next year, Jackson's plans include studying health sciences at Ottawa U. Stephen Walsh. Next year, Stephen's plans are to stay another year at Corrine Wilson. Cameron Wanamaker. Next year, Cameron's plans include attending a pre-trades program at Algonquin College. Declan Wetmore. Next year, Declan's plans include studying the pre-trades program at Algonquin College. Alexander White. Next year, Alexander's plans include studying the Business Management and Entrepreneurship program at Algonquin College. Jack Whitten. Jack is an Ontario Scholar, an honors student. He's receiving the French Immersion Certificate. And next year, Jack's plans are having a gap year. Marie Letitia Ziba. Marie Letitia is receiving the French Immersion Certificate. And her plans for next year include attending Sacred Heart University in Connecticut on full scholarship in Division I basketball, studying business management.
Thank you, Mr. Bonnell and Ms. Coleman. Parents, friends, and staff, please stand and give a round of applause to the Corrine Wilson Secondary School graduating class of 2019. Congratulations indeed. We would now like to please welcome Evan Keenan, the valedictorian of the 2019 graduating class. Please come forward to deliver his address.
Most of the graduating class here today all started this journey the same way.
We were once grade 9s entering the school for the first time. We were confused, worried, and a little scared. As we entered the school, quite a memorable first impression was made upon us. I can remember thinking quite a few things when entering the school for the first time. First, I looked around and wondered two things. How are some of these giant people high school students, and why would someone ever choose orange as a school color? However, the most important thing I remember about the first day of high school was the feeling when I walked in. Right away, as teachers greeted us with smiles and our link leaders greeted us with more enthusiasm than we would have liked, it was obvious that the school had a great atmosphere and that the people in this building were genuinely nice and happy. Thanks to that, all of my fears about high school were gone right away. Grade 9 was interesting because it was a year of many firsts for all of us. It's the first time we ever had to face the challenges of exams, summatives, and essays. We also got to experience many Korean Wilson traditions for the first time. Some traditions like relay and Terry Fox were very heartwarming. Meanwhile, other traditions like the Polar Run and Christmas Assembly were quite the awesome surprise. We also got to join our first high school sports teams and our first high school clubs, which were also pretty great experiences. In grade 10, it was more the same. We knew the traditions and got into the routine of life at Korean Wilson. We got to know more people at our school and continued to go through our courses and activities. Finally, in our senior years, the school was ours. We weren't just part of the teams and clubs, we were now running them, or leading them. Instead of watching many events at Korean Wilson unfold, we now organize them and actively participate in them. We are now the crazy enthusiastic link leaders that helped the grade 9, and we wore orange with great pride. We now fully embrace Spirit Days, and we are now role models to the younger grades. We are now in our final stage of the journey of high school as we graduate today. Personally, I found this whole experience and the school was very special. What made this school special was not the building, but the people within it. The welcoming environment of the school is thanks to the great people of Korean Wilson. At our school, we have many fantastic sports teams and many fun clubs, which are all possible thanks to the people of this school. Also, all the amazing events like the Christmas Assembly, Relay, and the Jungle Run are all possible thanks to the staff and students at Korean Wilson who collaborate and give their time to make these events possible. At this school, we did more than just learn. We lived here. And with the warm environment of the school, it has really felt like a second home for us for the past 4 years. Through Korean Wilson, we grew up a lot. Some of us grew into the massive old-looking figures we once feared, and others look like we still belong in the juniors. Most of us grew a lot physically, but we all grew a lot mentally. We learned so much more than what textbooks could ever teach us. Every day, we learned social skills and how to improve ourselves as people. We went through challenges, faced adversity, and on the other side, came out as stronger, more resilient people. Throughout this journey, we have learned what we like, what we don't like. We have realized our strengths and weaknesses, and we have discovered who we truly are. Even though we might not remember all of what we learned through high school, there are many things that will stick with us in the years beyond high school. We will keep the character, work ethic, and skills that Korean Wilson has helped us develop. We will also keep the amazing memories that we made in our time here, and the great relationships that we built with our friends throughout our high school journey. On behalf of all the graduating students, I would like to thank all the people in attendance today. Thank you to all of the teachers and staff at Korean Wilson who helped us through this journey. And a huge thank you to all of the family and friends who have supported the people up here. It is thanks to all of the people who have supported us and taught us many important lessons that we've now grown into the great young adults that we are today. Korean Wilson has prepared us very well for the road ahead. Before leaving, I would like to give some advice to the class of 2019 as we move on in this world. First of all, we should take the strong work ethic that Korean Wilson has developed in us and apply it to the world after high school. We have all been equipped with the correct skills to succeed in this world and have all become very well-rounded people. With hard work, we can apply everything we've learned, achieve all our goals, and show the world what great people this graduating class is. Secondly, as graduates at Korean Wilson, we should follow our motto, Carpe Diem, or seize the day. Don't be afraid to pursue your passion, make the most every day, and have fun. Try new things, and you'll have very memorable and thrilling experiences. Stepping out of your comfort zone will teach you many things about yourself and the world around you that you would otherwise never learn. Grow in this world and live life to the fullest. Finally, we should give back to the world. Don't just give back what you owe, like school sports jerseys and school textbooks, but give your time, energy, and ideas to this world. The people in this room today have brought us from vulnerable children into strong, independent young adults. We now have the skills, knowledge, and character sufficient to give back to those who have given so much to us. Don't just tell your family and friends that you appreciate them. Show them that you appreciate them by giving back to them. If we adopt this attitude to our lives after high school, we can be catalysts for positive change in this world and have an amazing impact on the future. Thank you for listening to me today, and best of luck to all of the graduates in the class of 2019 moving forward into the world after high school.
Thank you, Evan, for those kind words. I'm pleased to call upon Faith Gowdy to come forward to perform a musical number for all of you.
Hi guys, so sorry for the slight delay. Anyways, I'm going to be singing the theme song from Friends, so if you guys know it, please sing along. It's our last day, we're all friends here, so yeah, here it goes. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much, Faith. Now it's time for Vice Principal Ms. Corrigan to provide the closing remarks for this year's commencement ceremony.
That was weird. I didn't do it.
Graduating class, it is now that time to take that tassel. You have done it. Congratulations, you are high school grads. Congratulations, Ms. Corrigan. All right.
Well, this wraps up our class of 2019 graduation ceremony. I'd like to give one final congratulations to our graduates and their families. Graduates, cherish the moment as you leave this ceremony and walk towards the rest of your lives. Parents, you too have made it. High five to a job well done. All right, graduates, I want you to enjoy the rest of this very special day, but before you leave, there's one final task to leave C-Dub. Mr. McDougall?
Seawood! Seagull! Seagull! Seagull!
You may now leave your graduation ceremony.
Never happens here. It happens in a town.
Stay where you are, graduates. Please stay where you are.
Have a seat, guys. Sit down.
We're allowed to leave.
Graduates, please have a seat.
No. There's no muscle left.
There are a number of thank yous we need to go forth with before we actually march out our graduating class of 2019.
No, it's not done. Did the kids leave already?
Thank you very much to all our guests for making this day so special for our graduates. Our Piper, Dave Campbell, for piping in our graduates. The awards committee for their hours of time collecting nominations, determining the recipients of our numerous awards. Chief Custodian Andre Vinette and the entire staff, care staff, for the setup, for all the hard work that makes this school always fantastic and comfortable. Ms. Peace, Madame Colomb, Ms. Cameron, and their crew of staff and students for all the decorations that helps make today such a special day for everyone. Ms. Catherine Curry and Ms. Ann Donahue for organizing the grad gowns. Our marshallers, Mr. Godden, and the math department is a mathematical genius we appreciate every day. Office Administrator Valerie James and the office staff of Jacqueline Cheney, Sue Lasso, and Marissa Rivia for preparation of the program, diplomas, certificates, and awards. This event would not have happened without your dedication, effort, and attention to detail, all done with enthusiasm and lots of good humor. Thank you. Mr. Kirby and Mr. Solomon and the Cree Wilson Tech crew, our backstage pass group, who make us all sound and look so beautiful. All the parents and staff for all the efforts you've put in over the past 4 years to make this day happen for all of our graduates. Ms. McCrae and the Parent Council for the refreshments that are deployed following this ceremony. And just a couple of final announcements. Please remain standing during the recessional until the graduates, teachers, and stage party have left. All of you are invited to join us for the refreshments in the foyer. Graduates, feel free to have your picture taken with family and friends before you return your grad gowns. There is a photo wall inside the den with a backdrop if you wish to use it, or outside on the front lawn. And as the athletic director, I'm kind of going to go off script here for 1 minute. Whether they like it or not, what can they do to me? Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for your kind words earlier. Graduating classes, CW is in great hands. You've set the standard for many of you to follow. But I would be remiss if I didn't publicly recognize on behalf of all of you and your parents and myself, all the teacher coaches, all the staff who support the athletic program here over the years I've been here has been phenomenal. They have all made your student-athlete experiences at CW so memorable. So let's give a round of applause for our staff. You are in very good hands with Mr. McDougall. I have one last task to ask of him. As I've said at a number of things I've done the past few days in terms of my retirement, I was like a magician. It was just a sleight of hand. Well, I'm about to reveal how the trick always works. Mr. McDougall, come on forward. I have one last task. He's not getting it. One last task, because he has been such a great help and made things so good for myself here and all of you. I need him to take a picture of me, because I don't know how to work my own phone. My last task at AD is I get to turn off the clock. And if you notice, 6/28/2019 is today's date and year. So with my fellow graduates, I leave with you, and I hope your memories and your futures are as bright as mine tend to be. Thank you. Thank you. Now, thank you very much. Graduates, you've been so kind to me over the last few weeks, and when word got out I was leaving, you had so many nice compliments, and I thank you very much for that. And now it's back to you guys. This concludes the commencement ceremony for the 2018-19 school year. Mr. Campbell, please pipe the graduates to the main lobby.
Well deserved.
competition really that you don't fall off?
My God. You guys.